Hi guys, it's Katie. And I'm Ellie. This is Katie. This is Brian. This is Jess.
Thanks for the intro, honey. Alright guys, so we're gonna go to the dump. We're gonna drop the kids off at Grandma's, go back to our house. We have to clean up all the edges of the plaster where there's like wire and plaster. You know, when we demoed, there was like a little bit of overhang. So we're gonna have to take the hammer and chisel and make a clean edge so my dad can come in and drywall next week.
Plaster and a plaster and
This might be kind of difficult.
So we also have to go buy insulation today at the hardware store because we need to re-insulate the laundry room ceiling where we took out that old insulation last week. They put in 2 can lights and a vent fan, and we need to insulate around that. But basically what we're looking at is Monday and Tuesday, Dad's gonna start drywalling in that kitchen so we can start getting the cabinets put in.
Yep.
Pretty cool. And the electrician's pretty much done in the kitchen. He still has to do the pendant light wiring, but that's about it, I think. So yeah, we're moving forward. Got a lot of things to do this weekend though to get ready for those projects. So you guys will get to see us do all that, huh?
Yeah. That was the craziest thing ever. Are we rolling?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I sat in there for at least 15 minutes.
I know.
And then I called them.
What?
I had to call them and tell them that I was waiting out there in the warehouse, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Shoot, I thought you were sitting there while he was like wrapping the bundle. I was like...
And then the kid comes out and he's got like a bag of popcorn, and he's like,
my gosh,
just staring at the thing. I think that's it. He's like, yeah, that looks like it's it. And then the other guy walks around, and then he starts getting it. And that kid's just sitting there eating his bag of popcorn. It's like, who the heck are they hiring for this place? Like,
maybe I should get hired here.
Geez, just about anybody can do better than that kid.
Out there and be like,
I was about to just grab it on my own.
Yeah, you probably should have. And then they could have
I wanted to
like,
make sure I had the right one though.
There's Ralph's Floors.
Yeah.
We could go in there. We could.
Right now?
I don't know. We could
Go in there and do what?
ask them if they have anything around 250.
Well, I'm sure they do.
Well, shit, man. What are we waiting for?
You want to go right now?
Shoot. We need to get this floor done. We don't got no kids right now. It's perfect.
Oh my gosh. Well, impromptu flooring stop. Here we go.
We gotta do what we gotta do when we're kid free. Well guys, that was interesting. We just went into little Ralph's Floors here. It's just a little tiny local flooring shop. And we had looked at them for the upstairs basement, but they were a little out of our price range, so we ended up going with a different company. But we wanted to look here and see if they had anything for the downstairs, and they did. In fact, the one we got, they sell for $2.99 a square foot, but the guy's like, how much do you need? I think he's like the owner. He's really nice.
Yeah.
And we said, well, we need like 1,000 square feet. So he's like, well, I'll just sell it to you for $249 then. So we bought it.
Yeah, we got a really good deal on it. So.
A very good deal. Okay, so now we're on the second half of our day, which is basically, we're taking out these header boards that are left over from when we demoed that wall out. And then we have to clean up all of these edges. So you can see where there's like wire and plaster still hanging down. Those all have to be cleaned up kind of like this. You know how there's no little edges there. So my dad can drywall up there. All this stuff has to be like cleaned and cut so he can just place sheets of drywall in there to make this wall like go all the way back. So it's a lot of work, but it's gotta be done.
set of wall plates down. Several others to go. Just to kind of show you guys how we're cleaning up the edges. We got a masonry chisel here and a framing hammer. And this kind of limits the dust. There's still going to be a lot of dust. However, it's a lot less than if you were to use power tools. So you just start at the edge here. We already went and kind of scored a line just so it doesn't crack. But you just go in with the masonry chisel and just hammer right through the metal netting there, and you just see that all the way up the wall, just like that. So if you're trying to limit the amount of dust you're creating, this is the perfect way to do it.
Well, that's a smoke alarm. That's because the skill saw is creating a lot of smoke. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is the house on fire?
No.
Close that door. There's a sea of dust in there. Do you need me to do anything? Guess that's a no. He's skill sawing through there. Every time he uses the skill saw, the fire alarm goes off. So this is our life right now. I would go out there. See, this is the door. However, we don't have any more face masks, and as you can see, it's like so much dust in there, so I'm stuck in the living room here while he does that. This is what our living room looks like right now. Pretty nuts, I know. Look at behind me. Oh. Yeah. Seriously about to go crazy. Literally our most...
Don't fall down the stairs.
Oh God. Hopefully he doesn't fall down the staircase.
I don't know. It's not good.
What do you mean? What's not good?
Well, this 2x4 right here, that the light, both of the lights that can lights brace to,
Yeah.
they both end on that plate.
So Brian has to go up in the crawl space to look and see where the beams break, because that header plate apparently...
It's not good.
No. So if we take out that header plate, we take out one of the new can lights that they just put. I don't know why. Nobody knows why, but for some reason they put like short 2x4s across the top of the ceiling instead of like actual long ones. They did the same thing here. You can see where they're kind of like cut all over the place. I don't know. We weren't around in the 1950s, so hard to say why they decided to do that, but there he goes. Bye-bye. How's it looking there?
Yeah. Oh, bad.
Oh.
Because I'm up here.
Oh.
Give me a hammer. Come hand me a hammer over here.
Come hand you a hammer?
A hammer, yeah.
Come hand you a hammer. Like, that's real easy to do.
Oh, easy.
Okay. You want my hammer?
No, I don't.
That's mine. Okay, where's your hammer?
My hammer's probably over here. No, not over here.
Huh?
You see it?
Well, there's your chisel.
Check on the table, maybe.
I did. It's not on there. I could hand you the sledge. Oh, there it is. It's literally right next to the other hammer. That one's mine, and he doesn't want to use it, so I guess we'll hand him his.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, but I hope you don't fall down.
Yeah, me too.
That looks like that whole thing's trying to come down.
What whole thing? Well, that thing isn't supporting any.
All the headers are coming down at once.
All the headers?
It's like, you know that box of those boards? All the ones we have to take down are coming down at one time when you do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
Well, make sure you stay on the joists that aren't connected to that.
Well, I am.
Otherwise you'll fall down there.
Alright guys, just to show you kind of what the issue is up here. So this board right here is the top plate to the wall that was underneath. There's the stairs. So I'm working on this top plate here. So that plate is nailed with 16 penny nails at least from this backer board into that plate. So the issue is if we just pull straight down on that top plate, it's going to pull this board with it, and it's going to damage our plaster there. So the only way around this, we can't just pull the plate up either, because there's the wire mesh in the plaster that is nailed into this plate. So the only way around it right now is to take out these 16 penny nails to disconnect this backer board from the top plate. That way it can just be pulled in both directions and we don't have to worry about messing with our plaster ceiling. So that's what I'm working on.
That holds up half of our roof.
Okay, so this board right here, this board, and this board were top plates to the closets that were below. So those aren't being supported anymore. This is a vertical beam that supports the roof, and it rests on that top plate. And you can see if I go up, that is framed into the roof, which that seems to be the only one fastened to the roof joists on this, almost this whole side. So yeah, this is one whole side of the roof over here, and there's a joist that runs here that's connected to it. None of these other joists that run this direction are supported by weight until you get to the corner. Then that corner joist right there is supported. So not good.
Our contractor is gonna come here tomorrow morning. It's Saturday, he's gonna come on Sunday and take a look at that and make sure that that's not something that we need to keep, that, you know, the vertical support beam. Worst case scenario, what we're gonna have to do, you know, we're doing a banister around here. We might have to have a column in the middle of the banister, you know, somewhere in the middle. It's okay, which Brian and I are both fine with. We don't mind having a column along the banister there. Anything as long as, ooh, that's bright. As long as our house doesn't fall apart. You know, we don't want the roof collapsing and like the plaster cracking everywhere. So we're fine with a support beam if we need to, but so we did not get as much done as we wanted to today. That kind of stalled us out a little bit. We did get a lot cleaned up here on the edges for Dad. I just mopped the floor and everything, but we still have like this to do. See this right here? I mean, we've got more to do right here. This type of stuff. It's kind of disappointing. We wanted to get it all done today because Mom has the kids, but you know, this is life, this is remodeling. Things come up, things happen. I'll talk about some positive things that we've got done today. We bought the floor for the downstairs and we got it from a local company, which makes us happy because we like to support local people. And he was a really nice guy. So we got that done. That was a big thing. You know, we got a lot of the stuff done, a lot of the wires. I think the rest we can do when the kids are home because we got the dusty stuff out of the way today. I think that's about it. The list of positives seems short, but that's okay. We're trying to keep our spirits up here. So, oh, and we got the insulation, that little roll right there. So we just have to insulate this up here probably tomorrow. So we are not done vlogging for this weekend. We will vlog today's vlog and tomorrow, so we'll put them together for you guys. But anyways, just a quick update. Today was a little hectic, a little crazy. Some things happened that weren't too cool, but all in all, we did get some good things done too. So we're gonna call it a win. We're calling today a win. So we're tired, we're dusty, and now we gotta go grab our kids from mom's. But we'll see you guys tomorrow.